Well, today was Victorian Christmas at Barkerville, and it marked 1 year since I'd been in Barkerville. Last year on Victorian Christmas, I got escorted out of the park and then got a letter saying I was banned for life. I don't really want to rehash this that much, but I know a lot of people are aware of it. And I think if things are moving in a positive direction, I want everyone to know that. So that's the main reason why I'm rehashing it a little bit. But yeah, I was one of the first people to say that the CEO of Barkerville had to be gone for a lot of reasons, and she didn't like that. Found timing, an excuse to punish me, and now she's gone. And the very thing that I said, it was like, I came into Barkerville today, and some of the staff were kind of like, "Good to see you," and it was kind of like, "What do you guys think?"
Awesome.
Yeah, you're glad to be back?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you here too. What do you want to do today?
Candy store first.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go look at all the candy in beautiful Barkerville. More or less giving me the nod, like, thanks, man, and good. I said to someone there, I said, well, I know you had to all protect your jobs, so that's why I spoke out, because I had nothing to lose. But it turned out I did have something to lose. I had Barkerville to lose, going to Barkerville. And it's not that I took that for granted, but I guess that was a price I was willing to pay.
Can I get one of these? The small ones?
$5, yeah. Get one of the small. Oh no, they're even there for. Well, let's look at what's all here first and then make a decision. That's a good idea. I guess what I do want to say in all that was it was a very emotional experience going back to Barkerville.
I had 2 rock candies in it. Yeah.
What flavors did you have, Dad?
I had root beer and I had strawberry kiwi.
This one must be yours.
That's definitely one.
This one.
What's your favorite part about candy?
Oh, that is yummy and sweet.
Oh yeah, just like candy is. That's my children's inheritance, for us to be able to go there and walk through there freely. This is our valley. We're part of this place, and I wasn't gonna sit quietly and have my kids be the first one in history to have limitations put on them for how they could use and enjoy the park. Go to school, you. Limitations put on by outside forces that weren't from this valley, so it was worth fighting for. But also I realized how much Barkerville meant to me when I was told that I could go back. I wept. Hey, Am.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Am.
Have a good one. I gotta go pee.
I'm a dad doing it myself when I'm doing it with them. And it's tough, and I don't have a lot of family here, a lot of support, and I've managed to get sober and stay good and build something, and I feel like I've put a lot of effort in without seeing positive change in the community, towards me personally, and I'm noticing that's changing, and it feels great.
Too bad. You'll have another chance.
I want to be part of this community, and I love it here. I'm not going anywhere. I love this place. I care about this place. I care about this valley. I care about everything that we have to celebrate our history, our rich history here, the history that's the inheritance. My children who are Wells kids get to be part of. There's the mining museum up here too. And then the Chinese museum. It looks like it's shoveled off and open. No restaurant today. I'll have to wait for the summer for that. I don't know what the future holds for Barkerville. I mean, there was a lot of bridges that got burnt over the last few years between Barkerville and people in the community, people who are part of Barkerville. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to fix, and at least there's willingness to look at that and address that. And there's positive change coming in the air for this community and for Barkerville, and for this valley. There's things will get better. Meanwhile, how lucky are we to have Barkerville and Victorian Christmas right there, to kind of walk up the street. So many things we didn't even stop in and see. Museums we didn't get into today. Didn't stop and see. Chris Cooley's always making the newspapers at the print shop, and the actors are out doing their things. And I was very emotional to walk through and just feel like wow, it's been a whole year. The place is very special to me, Barkerville. Some of my great experiences at Barkerville, besides all the times I came for Cowboy Drover Festival and performed and think about those great times we had. You know, I think about when I worked for the gold mine. I was one of Frank Callahan's guys, the CEO of Barkerville Gold back in those days, and that's unfortunately didn't work in my favor once the new company took over. Oh, and here come these kids. Hey, how was school?
Good.
Was it? What did she say?
She was teaching us about manners and like.
I guess you guys didn't really need much of a lesson in that. Because you were polite, you just sat there and listened, didn't you?
Yeah.
In that time, I got to go and sit down and have dinner at the Long Duck Tong with these millionaire CEOs and their investors and things, and I felt like I was part of something there, you know. And then in the fire department, all the times we ran out to Barkerville in the middle of the night and did our best to see, you know, make sure it was a false alarm and make sure the place never burns down again. And then there was this summer with the fires, and you know, it came too close. It came too close. I don't know if we're really gonna see the worst case scenario happen, but it was close enough, man. And bodies are put on that, and people worked hard. And Carrie, who's running the show now in Barkerville, she did her job, and so did the employees and the staff and the community at the whole. The mayor here, everyone did the best they could to make sure everybody was safe. And we're really lucky to have come out of that with very few losses in the community, besides 14,000 hectares of forest and a few properties that unfortunately were lost. In the end, we got really lucky here. Weren't you just in the school? There's 2 schools? It was a big town at one time. It was. There's a museum here.
Ooh, let's go to the museum.
We can walk all the way up and all the way down and then make stops on the way back too. If you want?
I want to go to the museum.
Okay.
Is that?
Lucky to still have all this. Lucky to still have Barkerville. Lucky to be able to come back for Barkerville Victorian Christmas. Lucky to be able to walk through here with my kids and feel like it's something we can do.
Very cool.
Cheese. Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas to you. You be good.
Honestly, when I couldn't bring my kids there, I felt like a total failure in life. Like, wow, sorry kids, not only do you have it. Crazy, my truck just moved. I totally forgot what I was saying because the truck just moved.
I look up and I just see. Oh my.
Oh yeah. Some weird faces in the assay office. You see gold in there?
Yeah. Oh, there's crystal gold. It's cool.
Oh yeah, there it is. Some nuggets. Oh, tectonic plates, watch. Ooh. Oh yeah, check out all the cool rocks that came from the ground right here in Wells, all the gold bearing rocks. That one's got a drill hole right in it.
Yeah.
That's the Orem limestone. That's what you find in Island Mountain. Right. Whereas the weathered quartz vein at the top, that's more like from Cow Mountain. Quartz type vein ore. He's working away in there. Push the button. I'll turn the light on.
There we are.
I've been underground in Wells, just like places like that.
Whoa, so sparkly.
We found when we tore the garage down behind, not as old as that one, but it's an old face mask. It's hiding up in the house by the bathroom.
It can eat you alive and leave you a wasted man, dead at an early age. In the display before you were lighting devices, from the primitive open flame of the stick and tar and can, to the helmet and carbide lamp, to the electric lamp, powered by a generator and run by compressed air.
1, 2, 3.
There was a lot of Chinese people here during the gold rush. Hundreds, maybe even.
1, 2,
Maybe
3,
more.
4, 5, and 6.
All these artifacts they found here.
7, 8, 9, 10. This is really cool.
I'm really glad we could all be back in Barkerville together for Victorian Christmas.
Yeah.
Feels like Christmas to me now. What do we got over here? Look at all this cool stuff.
There's a dragon head.
The dragon head, that is legit old school. Lots of people in here today, eh? Too many things to see in one afternoon, eh?
Yeah.
My friend used to own this hotel, and that's when we always hang out here. The good old days. And it was just so nice to be back in Barkerville again. that I already feel very fulfilled from our couple hours here. Very fulfilled.
I'm okay. How are
Hey,
you?
Josh.
Hello.
So she manages to reload her rifle and she sights and she shoots again and goes down and stays down. And then she's rather shaken, so she goes running down the path back to Joe to tell him what's happened. And he says, it's all right, Betty, we'll both load up our rifles, we'll go slowly together and make sure that he's properly dead and he won't attack us or anything like that. So they come along, they come to that hill, there's no bear, there's no bear. They come up over the hill, and what do they see? The 2 grizzly bears that Mrs. Wendell has shot.
Oh my goodness.
And that bear on the wall is one of them.
That there is the bear that Mrs. Wendell shot.
Well, that's a big bear.
Yeah, it's huge, eh? Look at the size of his head.
God. That's a big bear.
Yeah. Because of my stubbornness. And also, I wasn't really in a good state of mind the day that it all happened to begin with. And because of my stubbornness, though, still the kids missed out on a year of a place they really love. And when they were little, we'd go to the candy store. I had so little money, but we had enough just to go to take them for a candy treat every day. We can do that again. Thanks, everybody. Hit like, share, subscribe, and we'll maybe see you around Barkerville sometime.
Thank you, Carrie.
We love Barkerville.
It was so fun today. Hot chocolate is yummy.
It's good to be back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And to you too, Carrie.